So off we go then.
But if you're looking for someone to get on the end of things, he's shown time and time again that he's the man to step up. He's going to require all of those around him to do quite a bit of running. But if they get the service right...
And he's let fly! First effort on goal.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! Goal! Republic of Korea!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
De Corea del Sur, convertido en el minuto 11, número 11.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And he's picked out the...
The moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nice physical challenge. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. This is a promising build-up. This looks promising. South Korea currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. And he's looking to catch him up, and he's intervened well there. He's a sharp little ball here. Gets a good foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that has put paid to that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Chance, surely! Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's played through for him. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that was nowhere near his best. He's on it, can he get away? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now that's well seen too. And back to the goalkeeper. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition...
Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Lee Kang-in. That's a cute ball. And he cuts out the supply. Played back to the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
South Korea really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
South Korea have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's gone for goal! And a neat finish! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Mexico are such an adept counter-attacking team.
It's Son Heung-min! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
South Korea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Here's the header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Taken back almost at once. Threads one in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Mexico clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now this could be a chance. Can he get it through? Now he's got space here and claimed it back swiftly.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. That's gone for a throw-in. Knocks it into space. Nicely weighted ball. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that should get the job done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Cambio en México. Número 25. Número 10. Entran número 17. Número 21. Se está
Nicely
realizando
spread.
un cambio.
That's a little off target. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And that has been knocked clear. He's in a great chance for a shot! Goal! Mexico! And the comeback is complete. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Mexico with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That is a great pick out. He's found the way through. Goes for a shot! So close to drawing level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
That was good alertness. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Ball played right into his path.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's given a throw.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, great shot! And a chance! It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Mexico have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Son Heung-min, aimed beyond the defence. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And we're done. South Korea played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in... Lee Kang-in! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lee Kang-in deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, that is a nice touch. It's a pretty loose pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That pass has been well intercepted. Great chance! Goal! Mexico! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Looking for the run. Ball looks a good one. And the shot! Loose ball now, and it's come back out to him. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Oh, easy pickings there. And that should get the job done. Hwang Hee-chan. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he was quick to react. Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kim Min-jae is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. There they go, hunting again.
He welcomes it in. Oh, he's all alone. It's Son Heung-min. Trustmark comes to the rescue. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's there to belt it away.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Right. And a chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And that has put paid to that. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, that... Can he finish? It's a goal! Republic of Korea are all square! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So they have it all to... Takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now, he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, that's well seen too. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Lee Kang-in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's intervened well there. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's gone for goal! Mighty close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
He's found a way past. It's a good foot in there. It's come to nothing. Well, the runner's been sold a real chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now he's off and running. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance! Oh, off the bar! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And he cuts out the supply. Son Heung-min. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for goal! Oh, Red, nice interception. He's found the way through. Can he finish? He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Just about up to the hour now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has not gone well. South Korea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Cambio en México. Número 10. Lo reemplazará. Número 21.
That's where it came from. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lee Kang-in. And that is a little undercooked. This might spell danger. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Kim Min-jae calmly anticipates. Big chance! One-on-one! And that was very necessary. He's a sharp little ball here. It's played through for him. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Mexico! Into the lead once more. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Número 25.
Mexico have their lead. South Korea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Número 25. Entrará al campo. Número 17. Se está
Has
realizando
ended
un
up in
cambio.
no man's land. Good ball, good take. And he plays one through. Shot could be on. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And he welcomes it in. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Número 21.
Mexico go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Knocks it into space. And the through ball. Kim Min-jae. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! And he scores! But oh, it's offside.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Disappointment and relief on either side.
Cambio
Nothing
en
doing.
México. Número 9.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Número 11. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in.
Se van a jugar
That looks a
6
decent
minutos
ball.
de compensación.
No, that was never going to make it. That's a throw. He's found space here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's bustling through here. Succumbs to the pressure. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter,
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lee Kang-in tries to play it through.
There they go, hunting again.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Wang Yi-chan is definitely will do quite a bit of running, but if they get the service right, he'll get you the goals.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Here's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He's picked his leaking in! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There's the header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a shade optimistic. No, that was never going to make it. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
He's having a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now, can they get him away? That has not gone well. That's a little off target. And he's quick to return it. And he's quick to get rid. Well timed, excellent interception. Throw in. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's onto this. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to break the deadlock. Oh, it rattles the bar. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Mexico clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries a shot! Goal! Mexico! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Número 10.
Mexico have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It's a pretty loose pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Can he get it through? And that's a throw-in. Now it's Huang Hee-chan, and he's being shifted off it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Foot in. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good alertness. It's a searching pass. Kim Min-jae cuts out the pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And a chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for the run. He's a sharp little ball here. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. South Korea unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start. Son Heung-min! And a neat finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks.
The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, they are now a 9-man team.
He'll try from distance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Lee Kang-in probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And this is Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
South Korea have their third corner. Getting up there! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Kim Min-jae spots it and intercepts. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nicely shaped ball, and he was quick to react. It's been slipped through. There's the shot! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass.
He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it is clear to see that he is not a chance! And that's a sharp finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Mexico shapes to shoot! Goal! Republic of Korea! And again they hit the front. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
South Korea with the lead. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He can run onto that. Son Heung-min. And the finish! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Número 8. Entran número 20.
No, that's been intercepted.
Cambio.
Son Heung-min. A heavy challenge.
South Korea surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mexico needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
South Korea making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's the keeper's ball. South Korea are making a change, and they have 2 further opportunities to make more. And he's intervened well there. Aimed beyond the defence. Searching pass he's played there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. He is through, and he shoots! And that really should have been that.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's good vision. Lovely. Now then. Real chance! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. South Korea have been handed a game-changing chance. This for genuine comfort. It's hit the crossbar.
South Korea can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Knocks it into space. South Korea have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So their 4th corner of the game. Played out towards the right wing. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And we're done. South Korea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Son Heung-min picking up the man of the match.